Hello, I'm Sarah Hallam, the Stokie Potter. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've got a kiln unload for you today, but before we get into it, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed to my channel so far. I have 24 subscribers, so woohoo! I can't believe it. I'm so happy. Thank you to every single one of you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for every one of you that takes the time to watch my videos, to like and comment. It really is appreciated, and every time I get a notification on my phone I do get very excited, so thank you so much. So today I've got a kiln unload. It's number 3 for me, for my YouTube channel. Doing it a little bit differently today. The kiln did cool late last night, and it was just too late to film, and I needed to get the kiln unloaded so that I could get it loaded again this morning for a bisque fire, because I've got lots of markets coming up over the next few weeks. So shall we get into it? So first of all, I finally got myself some pyrometric cones. So I'm still very new to understanding them, but I've gone for the self-supporting ones. So trying to get hold of the range of cones that I need has been difficult, so I've had to go to quite a few different places. So I've got a 5.5 because they didn't have a 5, a 6, and then a 7. So these were on the bottom shelf, if I can remember rightly. So this is the one that I'm most interested in. So based on the self-supporting, my understanding is that for it to be a true cone 6, it has to be in line with the base, which I think is this section here. I'm not sure. So I think that was probably a 6.5, because obviously the 7, as you can see, is only just slightly. So they were the bottom. That is a 5.5 again. I think that was the middle. That was the middle. So again, probably 6.5 maybe. And then that was the 7, and that was on the top shelf. So I think it has kind of bent a little bit more so than the one that was on the bottom. So I will send those photographs to somebody that I know at Pot Glaze, their technical support, just to get a little bit of an understanding. However, if there's any of you watching and you've got a better understanding of pyrometric cones and the self-supporting ones, because they do function slightly differently to the other ones, please get in touch, put comments down below for me. Thank you. So let's get into it. So I opened the kiln last night and I was so happy. I couldn't wait to unload the kiln. My husband said to me, be careful, don't drop anything. Famous last words. So I'll come to that in a bit. A little bit disappointed, but hey, that's pottery. So can I share with you my absolute favourite, which is this. Oh, I absolutely adore this glaze. This is Amaco Amaryllis. Look at that. Oh, every time I use this glaze, it's my husband's favourite too. So I threw a heart bowl, as you can see, and this is Dracot white stoneware. It's a locally produced clay. I get it from Pot Glaze. I love this clay. My maker's mark on the back. So this is Amaco Amaryllis 2 coats, 2 thick coats. For those of you that may have used Amaryllis, you know how thick it is. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of concentrate the crystals in the bottom, and then I kind of put some along the rim there. So I've kept it purely on the inside and kept the rim, kept the outside raw clay. I like to actually have that combination. So I'm really happy with that. My absolute favourite. And guess what? Not a single pinhole. Woohoo! So next one is pasta bowl. So I actually made this for my brother, Matthew. Hello, Matthew. So this is pasta bowl. Just have one at the moment because this is kind of just a bit of a test piece. So the you see? So I've glazed just the inside again, and this is Amaco Cirrus Flow 3 coats. So I'm really happy with that. He likes it, so I'm going to be making him some more. So yeah, again, no pinholes. So happy. Right, I was commissioned to make some cat bowls. Well, one cat bowl. Not quite sure the size of the cat, just said the cat was small. So I made 2. So I've got 2 different sizes, and it's for a girl cat. So again, using the same clay, Dracot. So this one is floating lavender. So this is Amaco floating lavender 3 coats. I think I'm tempted to maybe start applying 4 because I feel like it's a bit patchy in places where it's kind of broken, but I'm happy with it. I hope the person that I've made it for is happy as well. So I've got 2 coats of Mako stoneware clear just on the fish, and the eye is Mako stroke and coat tuxedo, and I literally just dabbed a dot into the eye. The smaller one is Luna. Oh, I've done it again. Sorry. That's Luna Pink, not Floating Lavender by Amaco. I've got it written down here and I've still read it wrong. That's Floating Lavender. Really happy with that. So just the same, Amaco stoneware clear, 2 coats, tuxedo in the eye. Gorgeous clay. So yeah, just two little fish on that one. This is just a little piece I made a few months ago actually. This is actually porcelain, and it's the Audrey Blackman porcelain that you can get locally from our one of the distributors, Valentine's Clay. So I made this in pottery class a few months ago on one of the small wheels, the small ceramic wheels. Yeah, I had such fun. And I basically put it in my damp box and forgot about it, and then saw it the other day and I thought, oh, I haven't done anything with that. So I didn't turn it a great deal because it's teeny tiny and I didn't really need it. So on the inside, I glazed it with Amaco Velvet Underglaze, yellow, 2 coats. And then on the outside, I've just done some little flowers. So I used, again, Amaco Velvet Underglaze, dark green, orange with a bit of dabbed yellow in the middle, and ruby slippers. So yeah. Oh, and then I put 1 coat of Mako stoneware clear on the top. So yeah, really happy with that. Cute little pot. Okay, mugs. So I wanted to be inspired, well, I have been inspired a lot by the ocean scenes that a lot of people are doing. I watched Lindy Lou's video this morning. Hello. And she's done a beautiful bowl, and it's lovely. Really happy. I'm sure she's really happy with it. So this is my attempt. It's not perfect. I've got a few pinholes, which is a tad frustrating. And on the inside, I've got, can you see that there? So I don't know what it is. I think it might be something that was in the clay. I did feel something when I was turning it, and I should have probably tried to get it out, but I didn't. So I can actually feel raw clay on the inside, so I can't sell it, unfortunately. So I have a new mug. So the outside, anyway, I'll get to the glaze. So Norse blue, 3 coats on the inside, amaco. And then I did 2 coats. Oh, no, I didn't. I did 3 coats down to there of the Norse blue. And then I did 3 coats of winterwood. So that section there. So Norse blue, winterwood. And then I did 1 coat, quite a thick coat of amaco's light flux. So it got very close to running. Thankfully it didn't. So yes, I'm really happy with it in terms of the outcome. It's my first one that's succeeded, as in not ran completely and destroyed the mug and the cookie. So I'll definitely try it again. On reflection, I think I probably would have done 4 coats of Norse blue, because I've done another piece as well, and it's not come out as deep a blue as I would have liked. So that's that. This is another one using Norse blue. So I did Norse blue on the inside, 3 coats, and then I did 2 coats on the outside down to the bottom. Then I applied 1 very thick coat of cenote, or cenote, however you pronounce it, on the inside, and it is one of my favourite glazes. It's probably on a par with Amaryllis, actually. I love it. As at the last minute, as I was applying cenote, I decided to step it back a bit because I was a bit concerned it might run, but then I thought, oh, it might be nice to have the contrast. But because I've only put 2 coats on, you can see it's not that great. It's a bit patchy, but I'm not going to risk refiring it and applying any more, because you can guarantee what will happen. It will run. So yeah, nice mug. Really happy with the shape. I'm trying really hard to kind of get my rims thin. So yeah, it's just practice, I guess, like anything else. So yeah, happy with that. And no pinholes. Woohoo! Check out this. My first mug with a saucer, matching saucer. I am so happy. And I'm sure those of you in the know will know what a glaze combination this is. Yes, it is. Rainforest, 3 coats all over. And snow, 3 coats. I know a lot of people are doing 4 coats of rainforest and 4 coats of snow. I've never done that. I've only ever done 3, and it seems to be working for me. So I'm going to stick with the 3 and the 3. But check out that. How absolutely beautiful. Oh, I just love it so much. I could probably glaze everything with this combination. It's just so lovely. And look at the outside. And you know, it's never ran on me. Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. Touch wood. And the saucer, again, Draycott white stoneware clay. Fabulous. Right, okie dokie. Check out this beauty. So I've been experimenting with the rainbow glaze technique, and I use Audrey Lynn Studios technique of applying a coat of 2 coats of honey flux, so amaco honey flux. Then I have 4 stroke and coat colours which I use. So let me just check my notes. Cantaloupe, teal next time, cutie pie coral, and carabine blue. So what I do is I squidge an amount onto there, smush it with my finger, smush it inside, and I literally just dab the same colour, dab same colour, dab same colour, and then I just smush it all around with my fingers. I've had issues in the past where I've put too much on the handle and it's ran down and destroyed the mug, stuck to the cookie and everything else. So I really avoided doing that. So very happy, really happy. And then I dropped this, which is a test saucer. And it's not going to come out very nice. So that makes it even worse. I dropped it and it did that. Look at that damage. Not only did it do that, it also knocked off the beautiful drip that I had there. So no pinholes, perfect mug, beautiful, ruined by this. But I'll just have to make another one and have another mug to go with my beach mug. My husband said to me, it's beautiful, I will drink out of it. So yeah, I'm just going to file that down a little bit because it's a little bit sharp. I'm not going to risk reglazing it because you know what's going to happen. It will run and be ruined. So I'm just going to love it and make another one. So there you go. So yeah, that was, where is it? So I used honey flux, 2 coats, and then I did some glaze drips or drops or chips, whatever you want to call them. I like to call them glaze drops. So when I'm glazing something and I've got a bit of parchment paper and I just blob glaze on the parchment paper, various different kinds, colours, and then I let that dry and then I just put it in a pot and then I just grab some and then put it on. So they are Chum Plum, Amaco, Textured Turquoise, Amaco, Blue Rutile, Amaco, and Smoky Merlot, Amaco. I'm a bit underwhelmed. I then put another coat of honey flux over the top, so I'm wondering if maybe, but then again I did that with that. So I did 2 coats honey flux, stroke and coat colours, and then another coat of honey flux over the top. So I did the same with that, but yeah, it looks like it's growing, looks like a petri dish. It looks like it's growing bacteria or something. So naughty, naughty, naughty saucer. So that's it for the recent kiln unloping. For those of you that may have watched my last one, I just wanted to show you this mug again. Check out that. And now that it's cooled, I can actually handle it. So this is the Laguna 608 clay with 3 coats of Flux Blossom. So yeah, I've had a lot of love for this mug and I love it so much. I am making more. I've got some drying upstairs. Every handle will be different. So this was a bit of an experiment, but yeah. This one, which I also love, but unfortunately has pinhole. Where is it? It's there somewhere. No, it's there. It's there. So, as with all my mugs, I poured boiling hot water in it, and I did that one as well. Left it overnight on some kitchen towel, woke up the next morning, and it had seeped. So I can't sell it. I couldn't sell it anyway because it's got a pinhole. I don't know if you can refire if something seeps. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've had that problem and what you've done, or does it just have to go in the bucket of doom? But it's lovely. Oh, and this is Blue Rutile, 4 coats. And I'm wondering if 4 coats was too much, but I'd read it likes 4 coats, but maybe it was too thick and that's why I got the pinholes. Who knows? But yeah, lovely. And then my plant plot, which I got ever so confused over last time, is Textured Turquoise, Amaco, 3 coats. The clay is called Special Speckled Stoneware Clay from Valentine's Clay. I haven't got much of this left. I bought it when it was discounted ages and ages and ages ago. So that's the plant pot. Very, very groggy. I have got to sand the bottom. And then the saucer that goes with it, again, is the same textured turquoise. So, yeah, happy with that. The little pot is Amaco Chum Plum. Gorgeous. Same clay. Same clay, spoon rest, and this is Smoky Merlot. And I think I'm gonna divorce Smoky Merlot. I think our relationship has come to an end. I've tried it so many times, various different temperatures, and it just doesn't like me. It's just a bit, it's for me anyway. So I am going to chuck something else on top of it, maybe snow, you don't know, and see what it does, because it's for my kitchen, and it's just a bit dull and I want it a bit brighter. So I will be refining that. So watch this space. And then these last few pieces. So this is a little set I did, just a bit of an experiment really, with some buff, premium buff stoneware clay from Pot Clays again, with 3 coats of snow. You can't go wrong with snow, can you? I like it. I don't love it. I probably won't buy a big bag of it. But yeah, it's cute. So I've done like a little tray. So my intention was to do like a little set to put your drink in there, drink it out of your little cup. So you got like a little saucer. And then if you want to, you can put the lid on the top like that and rest that on top. There you go. Now, I will make it again, but obviously I've made the saucer too big. So next time I will make it a bit smaller to fit the rim a bit better. It has sank a little bit as well, just noticed. But yeah, I love experimenting, and that's what it's all about, and I love having fun. So that's it for today's unloading. Once again, thank you to everybody that takes the time to watch my videos, to comment. If you have any insight for me in terms of the cones, please do get in touch and let me know. And yeah, thank you so much, and hope you all have a lovely day. All the best. Take care. Yes, I forgot to say, if you want to see more, please like and subscribe and share. Every view, every like, every share, every comment just makes my day. I still can't believe that I've got a YouTube channel and that I've got YouTubers watching me and subscribing to my channel. It's just the most bizarre thing, but just wonderful. I've got subscribers in the Netherlands, Cozy, oh, I'm so sorry, can't remember your name, Sheila from Cozy something ceramics in the Netherlands, I believe. And I've already mentioned Lindy Lou from Tasmania in Australia. Anyway, I'm rambling. Hope you all have a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.